But first, we're going to go to the NFL where Baker Mayfield, I don't know, Rob G, is this the first time he's spoken since the letter and then the trade demand? Or did he even put that out there? Or that was probably just leaked, right? That was just reported. So basically talking for the first time, Rob, since they've picked Deshaun Watson up, traded for him, of course, and since his trade demand, and since his letter before the trade demand essentially saying it was nice, but I'm out of here. So here's Baker Mayfield, Rob, talking about how he feels disrespected by the Cleveland Browns franchise.
I really, truly, honestly have no regrets of my time in Cleveland, of what I tried to give to that place.
Right.
And true Clevelanders and true Browns fans know that. I feel disrespected, 100%, because I was told one thing and they completely did another. That's what I'm in the middle of right now. And you know what? Okay, I got my taste of it because I've had 4 different head coaches in 4 years, a bunch of different coordinators. Talk about the highs, they always come back.
All right, there he is, Rob. What are your thoughts on this?
I think he has a right to feel that way. I mean, most of the time it'd probably be better to not make a public statement and all that, but I understand how he doesn't feel great about what happened to him. And it has nothing to do with Deshaun Watson. It really doesn't. You could be replaced by Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady, and you still wouldn't feel good about it. So I understand the hurt. I don't think that that he's being unrealistic or being dumb. Doesn't mean that it would be like a wife being upgraded. You've been the wife and you got married and you gave him 2 kids.
Being upgraded.
No, I'm saying yeah, and then he decides, he makes more money and he gets rich and he needs a trophy wife. So Mama, who has on the house coat and cleans the house and watches the kids and all that, and then he went out and got a trophy wife. It doesn't mean
you really comparing.
Yes, because it happens.
Quarterback.
Yes,
it happens, but it's two totally different things.
No, but my point is, you're not going to feel good about it. You just don't.
This ain't a marriage.
Well, it's football.
A job.
When you're the quarterback of a team, Chris, this doesn't happen that often. It really doesn't.
Really?
No, it doesn't. You don't get replaced like that, especially coming off of what he was able to do for the franchise and that he went out and tried to play through an injury. It was a mistake. I tell people all the time, don't do it. If you're not 100%, and then people, they rip you. Oh, he's not a gamer. Oh, he could have played through it. Oh, he let the team down. Oh, he did that. And then they hold that against you. So I don't know what else he can say. And for a quarterback that wins their first playoff game in 18 years, 11 wins, beats their division rival, I think he has a reason to feel like he has his panties in a bunch and not happy about it. I just don't. He can't just go, oh yeah, Deshaun Watson a better quarterback. I get it. Okay, I'll just move on and I don't understand and I understand and I have nothing to say. I can't be mad at him for expressing the feelings that he has. I totally get it.
Look, of course he can feel that way, but I don't think it was the right thing to say. I think what he needs to say is, I need to be better. I need to be a better quarterback. I need to, I was banged up. I don't use that as an excuse. You played. A lot of guys play through injuries. You're not the first. But I got to get myself healthy, and I got to become better because I know I'm a starter in this league, and I can go help a team start. And you can drop the facts. You can talk about how many head coaches and offensive coordinators you've had and all that. But to come out and say you feel disrespected, Baker, they're not disrespecting you. They're doing their jobs. NFL players get cut all the time, get benched all the time, get replaced all the time. What makes you so different? You know the guys that are different? The guys that lead their teams to conference title games and Super Bowls and make the All-Pro team and the Pro Bowl. Those are the guys that are different. You haven't proven that yet. You're not the first. You won a playoff game. I'm supposed to I mean, what do we look at? Patrick Beverley's being mocked for celebrating the way he did after they got into the playoffs last night. What am I supposed to throw a parade because Baker Mayfield won one playoff game in 4 years? We're not judging this on a curve because Cleveland's been a bad franchise. There are plenty of other quarterbacks recently that have done as much or more than Baker Mayfield and find themselves in similar positions. How about Mitch Trubisky? Mitch Trubisky made the playoffs twice. Mitch Trubisky made a Pro Bowl.
Did they win a playoff game?
No, but he made the playoffs twice.
All right, so then it's different. He didn't win a playoff game.
He became a Pro Bowl.
I don't care. No, I'm talking about did he win a playoff game?
Okay.
If you're going to throw Mitch Trubisky out there.
Game.
Okay, but I'm talking
I'm going to throw Mitch Trubisky out there.
He didn't even win a playoff game.
Because he got benched too. Is he walking around? Is he walking around talking about I got disrespected?
Nah.
And you talk about winning a playoff game like it's the Super Bowl.
No, but you're way too.
You know how many playoffs and how many quarterbacks have won playoff games?
You're making it too simplistic. Like he should just roll into a ball and be quiet.
No, he shouldn't roll
and
into
go
a ball.
away.
He should look in the mirror and say, I gotta be better.
Cleveland.
Put on your
God.
big boy pants.
That organization that couldn't get anything right for 20 years, and the guy came along, great. I get
Rob,
it.
what's his
but
record?
You're making it like he didn't do anything there.
What's his record?
They won 11 games.
He did something.
They won 11 games.
Yeah, he's 29-30 as a starter.
That's fine, but the Browns were bad. And all I'm saying is don't act like the guy is just sticking his chest out for no reason. He felt like he was going in the right direction and got hurt last year. Just be fair, Chris. You're not fair when it comes to Baker Mayfield. I don't get it.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not
fair.
Am
I not fair? He played.
Because you act like,
you want to make it an excuse.
Making an excuse. It ain't an excuse.
You want to cuddle with him and coddle him.
It's facts.
Oh, Baker, it's okay.
It's facts.
Facts are that he played.
He got hurt.
Played poorly.
Was he hurt last year? Yes or no? Yes or no?
He played.
Yes or no? I'm asking you. Answer the question. Was he hurt?
Not injured.
Was he hurt? Yes or no?
What do you mean by hurt? What do you mean by hurt?
Was he injured at all last year, Chris?
Injured,
yes or
you don't play. When you're injured, you don't play.
Yes, you do. People play through injuries all the time.
No, they play when they're hurt.
Disingenuous.
They don't play when they're injured.
You're being disingenuous.
No, they don't play when they're hurt. They don't play when they're injured. They play when they're hurt. He played.
T.O. played with an injury, Chris, in a Super Bowl.
And after that game,
was he hurt or injured?
After that game,
was he hurt or injured?
After that game, did T.O. run around crying?
Was he hurt or injured?
Hey, everybody, I was hurt. Hey, everybody, we don't count the loss against me. I was hurt.
Was he hurt or injured?
He sucked it up like a man.
Was he hurt or injured?
He was hurt.
Okay, you said he was injured. He was injured.
He played.
You said nobody played when they're injured. That's what you said.
Right.
Nobody played.
So he was hurt.
That's not true.
An injury you can't play through.
That's not true, Chris.
Look, I don't want to get into a semantic argument with you.
No,
because the bottom line is he was able to play.
All I'm saying is you're acting like he did nothing in Cleveland. It's unfair. He had shoulder surgery in January to replace a torn labrum. He was injured.
Oh, my gosh.
That's why he had surgery. So he didn't have injury. He didn't have a surgery.
Non-throwing or shoulder?
It doesn't matter, Chris. It's a part of your body. Your mechanics. You use all your body to throw.
Is he the first quarterback to play through an injury?
But you're acting like he didn't. Nothing happened. The guy had damn surgery. Stop, big boy. Put up your big boy pants. That's so cliche. Stop with that. Give the man, he played through injury, and you're acting like he did nothing.
So they shouldn't have went after Deshaun Watson?
You can do whatever they want to do. They've been getting it wrong they've been getting it wrong. What was the last championship the Browns did?
I thought they were disrespecting him by doing what was best for the team.
What was the last thing the Browns did right? They haven't won a championship since Jim Brown.
I thought they were disrespecting.
And now you're going to give them all the credit in the world. Oh, the Browns, they know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing.
Are you done?
No.
Go ahead then. When you're done, I'm going to talk.
Silence.
Don't interrupt
Talk. Go ahead, talk.
Can I talk? All right, leave me alone then. Don't say nothing. Let me get my point out. Mitchell Trubisky could go out there too and say, I've been disrespected. I made a freaking Pro Bowl. I got us to the playoffs twice. Is he doing that? No, because he understands, like Plaxico Burress said, it's about production. And yes, Baker Mayfield made the playoffs for the first time in 18 years in Cleveland. Nice job. But overall, over the course of the 4 years, your production wasn't great enough that we know this is our guy beyond the shadow of a doubt. Marcus Mariota, he did win a playoff game, Rob. Does that make him so great now? Because he did. He won one, and he found himself on the bench too. It's about production. And unless you are an ultra elite quarterback, they're always looking for somebody else. Is Tua Tagovailoa running around crying about being disrespected? Because they wanted Deshaun Watson too? Because the stories now are that they would have gotten Tom Brady if they could have? No. He's looking in the mirror and saying, I'm going to be the best I can be. I get it. He can feel that way. But this is about production. Just like every other or many other jobs. If you don't produce, then you will lose your job. That's true in sports. It's true in our job. And people can feel the way they want. A lot of people in our business feel disrespected. But you got to produce. That's all I'm saying to Baker Mayfield. And having one winning season out of 4 is not the production they're looking for. And the fact that nobody is willing to trade for him because he's making a whopping $18 million, which is nothing, relatively speaking, for quarterback.
Chris, that's a business decision. They're waiting for him to release him. You don't go out and make a trade for a guy who's going to be available. They can't keep him on the roster. I guarantee you when he gets released, he'll get picked up.
Sure.
I guarantee you.
Sure.
Come on, man. No better than that. Why would you trade for a guy?
Because you see something in him where he could be your franchise quarterback.
You don't need to do that. He's going to be available. Everybody knows it. That's business. Okay. Come on, man. That's business.
Let me ask you a question.
You should know better than that.
Let me stay on the mic. Don't run away. Stay on the mic.
Ridiculous.
All right. When he's released and a team picks him up, will he be given a starting job?
It's not about that. You just said the reason.
Can you answer my question?
No. First, I want you to answer what you said.
You answered it. No,
it's
the answer.
You said I don't know. I don't know what the circumstances.
People don't even know if he's a starter anymore.
I don't know what the circumstances are.
And you're sitting here taping for him.
No, I just think that what you're doing is ridiculous.
Because he won the playoff game.
What you're doing is oversimplifying everything. Life doesn't work like that. Oh, go be a ball and roll into a corner and shut up. Don't say anything.
When did I say that?
Don't feel disrespected. You don't have a right.
Rob,
Since when? Who are you to say what a guy should feel of whether or not he can say something? Who said that?
If I were Rob Parker and you said that about me, I would block you.
Good.
Because
that's your right. You have a right to block me if it's your Twitter. Block me all you want. You have a right.
You say you block people because they put words in your mouth and they misrepresent what you said. When did I ever say he should crawl up into a ball? Never. When did I ever say he shouldn't say anything? Never. In fact, I said he should say, I got to be better. I gave him a whole paragraph of something to say. I got to get better. I'm 29 and 30 as a starter. Yeah, things haven't been perfect. I've had a lot of coaches. I've had a lot of coordinators, but I can be a better player. And I'm going to go show the league and, yes, the Browns that I'm going to be better. And they're going to regret letting me go. How about that? Is that saying ball up into a corner and don't say anything? So don't put words into my mouth. You speak for yourself, and if you repeat me, say what I said.